And welcome, viewers of Battlefield Banter. Here's another edition of a Memoir 44 ladder game. As some of you may recall, we had the distinct pleasure of playing the guy that runs the ladder, Sam Edelston, an expert player. And so this time around, I matched with an opponent. I can't remember if we played before or not, John, but why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and how you came to Memoir?
I came to Memoir basically have been the game itself, and it was kind of recommended. And that was when it first came out back in 2000. We bought the game for a little bit in that meantime period, and then after a while, I started playing a little bit when the Vassal came out. This was before the Days of Wonder came with her playing online, and then organized it. Originally started the ladder to play, and so that's how that came about. And once you got into the online play, you were able to play a lot more of this particular game. It's a really good system. I like it a lot, and all in all, the other games in the series also. So it's my story. I've been in the hobby for well 50 years. So
Yeah, well, I think we have similar backgrounds in that I started in high school, 45 years ago, and then it kind of laid fallow for a long time, and then the pandemic hit, and I dug out an old Memoir 44 game I bought 10 years earlier. My college age sons picked up the game, they loved it, so I started buying content again basically through Amazon. I picked off a lot of it, and then discovered the Days of Wonder website that you just referenced. Although they shut that down later, and I've played on my phone and on my laptop. I think it's Board Game Arena. I don't know if you've checked that out or not.
I have not as a agents many of the tournaments they run off various cities. So I have not checked that particular site out. Um, but yeah, it's wonderful way to get a chance to play a game against opponents that you don't know and various opponents and get to know the system. You can get up to speed relatively quickly. I think once you start reading rules and playing players who are well versed in what the rules are about. And so for example, the CNC agents they started playing only like really 2 or 3 years ago. Then the cultures of WBC absolutely, annihilated. And within a short period of time, I went to NGA's tournament 3 or 4 years back at WBC. So, it really helps to bring the game up to speed.
Yeah, I think so. And I think the whole command and color system is very accessible, very quick to learn. I do agree with you. I think it's a nuanced game that has a level of strategy that I would say similar to chess in that easy game to pick up and play, but I think it takes a lot more experience to get the subtleties of how you win other than just getting hot dice, which is a criticism probably of all command and colors, but that's the replication of the fortunes of war, right? And the unpredictable, crazy things that can happen. I did like the Days of Wonder Memoir 44 treatment in that you could play solo games. And I often enjoy that to try different things and learn the game. I think for the new player, it's fun to play solo a little bit. I haven't figured out how to do that on BGA. If any of the viewers of the channel know how to do that, please put it in the comments section. It could be something very simple I'm just missing, but I don't know. So without further ado, why don't we jump into this? It's not really a monthly ladder. It's more every 6 to 8 weeks. I think there's what 24 or 25 of us on the ladder now, which to me is surprisingly low. I would think a game the popularity of Memoir 44 would have more people on the ladder, but I've always met nice opponents on it, and I enjoy my time. In the what you see there on the video, the orange are the Allies. I think we're the British, aren't we? Is that right? Yeah, I think it's a British, and John is the Japanese in the kind of gray, green. I don't know what color you call that. So it's kind of an interesting scenario. you get extra medals. It's only a 6 medal scenario, so hopefully it'll be somewhat brief down there to Jitra. Um, but I would say we jump into it. I think the Japanese go first, and you draw up, and then I'll draw up. I'll show everybody at home what cards I have, and then we'll just start playing and kind of describe our strategy as we're going along or what we hope happens. But it should be some fun, and we'll try and teach brand new viewers of Memoir 44 a little bit about how to play the game in some of the early turns. So, all right.
Cards.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and draw up number here. We get 5 cards and 2 combat. Oh, we haven't hit the combat card. Okay.
Oh, right. Yeah, we didn't do that.
There we go. So the combat cards, so I'll draw 5 command cards.
Now, the combat cards, they're not shown on the tabletop, right?
And you mean when you play them or?
Well, I don't see where I know I can draw them out of my hand, but I don't see them on the.
So command cards. That's a little CC on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I see that. Oh, there we go. Okay, and we're using the one on the left. Okay.
Okay, draw 2 cards.
All right, and I draw. So I'll draw up my cards. We get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me spread those out so everybody can see them. And then 2 combat cards. 1, 2. So we'll throw those out so everybody can see those. All right, now move them off to the side. All right, so with that, you go first. So let's have fun today on a Sunday afternoon and have a little memoir. Yeah, good luck. Not too much, but let's have fun.
I think I'll just. I think I can play cards along the side on this card. Also, I'll just start on the start.
All right, discard.
Not playing any kind of order. I think these 2 units here. Chilling the Japanese engineer. Use this involves a bridge for now.
Yeah, and so the viewers know we didn't go over some of the special scenario rules, but there's great incentive for the Japanese to fix that bridge so they can bring their tanks in to the field of battle. So there's a whole process there that will be revealed as we go through our turns.
And the Japanese engineer is the only unit that can bridge stop the island bridge to attempt to.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and take 2 rolls here and this guy here behind the sandbags, 2 dice.
Right, right. We had a little technology glitch, which Sam Edelson helped us earlier figure out. He's the guy running the ladder. That I guess in the Basel, well, was it a problem with the Basel module affecting Memoir? I think 3.7.16 Basel kind of disables the viewing in Memoir 10.16 of die rolls 1, 2, and 3. So we're just going to declare how many we're doing and click on the 4, right?
Clicking first left the action.
Yeah.
4, and there's 1 miss, 1 hit.
All right. So I will subtract that hit, the first blood drawn.
Drawing.
All right, so over to me. Um, we're gonna play Recon and Force. So we're gonna order our artillery. We'll order that infantry right up front there, and I think we'll order. We'll order that infantry right there, and he's gonna move up to the jungle. So he's done. We'll put the little no battle on him. Um, we'll have this guy attack and target there. So that would be 2 dice, correct? Pardon me? Yes, yes, exactly. The sandbags, does that reduce the die roll by one? Yeah, 1 die. Okay. So that's a little tricky thing with command and colors generally. Each one's a little different. And so in this case, the sandbags roll the die of two. Infantry can roll three, two, or one. If I go next to me, it's 3 dice. Two away is 2 dice. Three away is 1 dice. But in this case, he's two away, but he has the protection of the sandbag. So 1 dice. So we'll roll the four and count the first one. So it's a tank, so nothing doing. That's a miss. That's a miss. And now finally, my um, artillery. Let's see, three, three, two, two, one, one. Um, he'll go with the same target of one. So roll the four, and he gets a grenade for the one. So he strikes. Yeah. So perfect. All right. So that's my 3 moves. That's my first turn. So I will draw a new command card and clean up. Where's my little room? A minute. Oh, I think I in turn and it cleans up. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm a little rusty. Back to you.
Okay. So, right there. Right there. That. Okay. What do you do? Let's see. What do I do? Okay. No, I'm gonna this right here.
Move out. That's a good one for the Japanese here.
That was corner. Guys, okay. So ordering three infantry on left and the kind of here. Now the Imperial Bridge, I believe he just rolls 2 dice to see whether or not he gets. I think he needs 3 strikes for a counter bridge.
Let's see. I just put in front of the viewers bridge repair. Engineer's got to be in the unit. Attempt to repair. After playing a command card and before any units are ordered, he rolls 2 battle dice. For each star rolled, 1 battle star token is placed on the broken bridge. Once a scenario specified number of stars has been rolled, the bridge is repaired. So, how many in this scenario? How many do you have to get? Oh, 3 stars. Uh, well, this says you play the command card, and before any units are ordered, he rolls 2 battle dice. So I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, that almost implies that. Well, it clearly the roll comes before the ordering. So to me, I would take that to mean you don't have to order him because you can't have ordered him if the die roll occurs beforehand.
So
In
it's right on the bridge returning.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Now, here's kind of a rookie mistake. Always read the scenario rules before you play. I guess I didn't realize it took 3 battle stars. So, what I should have done, listeners and viewers, I should have been attacking the engineer with my artillery in an attempt to try and kill him before he could repair the bridge because it's going to take him at least 3 turns. And, you know, I had an outside shot of maybe killing him if he gets delayed. But the first battle damage is against the other infantry. Just a note.
Two, my four guys, first two being counting for bridge repair.
Yeah, so you're looking for stars. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that means now I order units, and so I don't hit and we just get sort of free rolls.
Right.
So, there. It goes on to one. I'm gonna keep on doing this for this guy here. Okay, so I get to move these guys, and one jungle, one jungle, and this guy's staying put. So I'm gonna start with the attack in the center. I can win the guy. Targets and roll just going forward. First one, see what happens. There's the stars.
Yeah, there you got the stars. Exactly.
Okay. I guess here, Timber, and try and have clean someone over here. Clean out this turn like this. Okay. So this guy gets to roll 4. He's -1 for the jungle. He sees 3.
Yeah, so he gets to roll 4 because of that special Yamamoto Damushi spirit, right? Yeah. I'll try and make that a little bigger for the viewers. He ignores the one flag. Or no, it's Sishin Kyoto doctrine. Infantry at full strength in close assault battles at +1 die, giving him 4, reduced down 1 for the jungle for the defender. Yep.
Okay, so he will roll 4 in the first straight count. He's only seen a flag.
All right. So he'll back up. He'll go there.
Okay, and I quite want to advance. Yeah, yeah, no, I actually can back up. All right, so let's see from the cost of damage. Here's a fun best that exactly. Okay. And okay, so we have 2 guys here. First two count. There's 2 guys there.
Oh, so he takes a hit or 2 hits.
2.
2 hits. All right. 1, 2. I was reading a different rule. Sorry.
That's okay. And 2 more years. Okay. So drawing.
Let's see. What do I want to do? Uh, all right. I'm going to play move out and return to duty.
Okay.
Leave that one there for a minute.
Okay.
Just so that I can do the effect. Oh, so let me order my 4 units. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's the 4 units ordered. So before they're moved, I roll 2 dice. Pardon me?
For each.
I roll 2 dice for each ordered infantry unit not at full strength. So for each die matching the unit's symbol or a star, 1 lost finger is returned to duty. So I'll do this guy first, the 3 hit in the center. So 2 dice for him. I got a flag and a flag, so that's a big nothing. Now we'll do the 2 dice guy over there that you just injured. One comes back. Okay, so recover, hit. There we go. All right, so now we'll get rid of that card. All right, there we go. So everybody got to see a combat card. So now I'll do the moving. We're going to move him here, him here, him here. And then we're going to have this guy attack here. And we're going to play another combat card, Jungle Fighters.
Okay.
So he'll roll with 3 dice. The normal -1 that would occur due to the jungle gets ignored. So 3 dice. Here we go. Big fat nothing. Well, I thought the Japanese. Yeah. Yeah. So that one's done. The next guy can attack, but now the jungle restriction is in effect. So it's 2 dice and 2 hits. There we go. All right. Well, that'll help me out on your next close assault because he won't have that extra advantage. All right. So let's see. This guy will fire. He will go there. So he'll fire 2 dice -1 for the sandbag, 1 dice, 1 hit. Oh, look at that roll. 3 grenades and an infantry. That would have been nice. And the other guy doesn't have a shot. So we'll drop the command card and end the turn. Back to the Japanese.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice one. Again, it gives you a big move opportunity.
Okay. Well, I know how much when I do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 dice.
Right.
Nothing. Okay. So now I'll have them as okay, well, now all the there and the back. Who can we look at? So one and choose to allow this to cover. All right. So and that's it right there, I think. Okay, so we have and what's target number 40s.
Because he gets that extra infantry one. So 2 hits.
2 hits. That was the 1 hit. 1 hit.
You said 4 dice. Well,
Is that the first skill has the further from the bridge? It's my attack. I'm not going to confusing myself. So
All right, so let me back up. Yeah, the first four dice we were only using two because it was a bridge, so it was a no joy. The second roll of four dice, you were actually rolling four dice, right? So you got two hits. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, let me take away the two hits. He's down to one. Um, and so that's I later in my attacks, or is it at this point I get the stiff upper lip?
No, actually, for this scenario, it's no British just
Oh, there's no stiff upper lip. Why is that? Oh, British Commonwealth forces not in effect. Oh, okay. All right. That's unfortunate. Okay.
smart factor, targets, and that's going to be three dice there. Three will count.
Now, why'd you get three? Oh, he's right next to him for three dice.
Actually, two dice.
Wouldn't it just be one and I retreat?
So,
Yeah. There we go.
okay, okay, okay. Factor, two, two dice. All right, here we go. Let's see. Take this down. Yes, I'm going for it. Because
Oh, yeah. The flag drives him into the river. So he's done. So we'll move him to your side. There we go. All right.
if the folks watching at home, I should attack with the forehead, because
Yeah, probably. Had the die rolls been the same, you still got to kill, and that's all that matters in memoir.
if I But anyway, we're gonna go on to this one. We're gonna fire one here. First day, counting on this roll. See if it gets anything. I think it's good.
All right, so that's another hit.
Just for that, draw a pin card. And then I shall ambush.
All right, so over to me. I'll attack, and as most folks have figured out, this game is all about having the right card on the right flank. As you'll notice, viewers, that I should have done this on my first turn. The board is divided into three flanks. So, despite what's going on or what I might want to do, I have to respond tactically to what's going on. So here, I've got a unit on a bridge on my right flank, and I got a card that I can activate him, and he's in danger of getting wiped out, which would make the card useless. So it's kind of use it or lose it. So I'm going to order him. Um, let's see, order him, and then he's going to attack, and he's going to go after this target who's only got two figures, and I get to roll three dice. So we're hoping for the best because it's probably this last guy's shot, or this guy's last shot, rather. So three dice and two hits. Barely got him. All right. Well, that worked out well. Yeah. And I will not. I will not advance. Yeah. Well, let's see. Do I want to advance? I guess it doesn't really matter because you would be able to advance on me. So if I advance, then I got more hexes to retreat. Although I don't want you to. No, I'm not going to advance because there's a possibility you could move onto the bridge behind me and cut off my retreat. Yeah, so I don't want to do that. All right, well, we'll draw my command card and we'll end turn. Now, I remind the viewers the Brits start with one additional medal because they control the village of Jitra down there in the south, that big yellow one. And you see the last medal has a little battle flag on it. Although John's leading in figures right now, 6-8. that only makes a difference if we uh, end up the two battles, one and then the other, with a equal number of medals. Then you go to figures. So that's why the
terms of developing colors. That's the first brain player, which is with the art player, but
oh, okay. I wasn't even aware of that. That's never happened to me.
so remember we were tied on games, then medals, then our medals and figures, then group medals for the outcome.
Interesting. Okay. Recon on your left.
But at the left right on the screen, that's confusing.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Miguel, I think so far. She's not doing okay. Awesome. Marker, we should advance one, and we should battle. This thing off for count. So I'll do myself and see them all.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
All right. He's barely hanging on.
Command card, punishment. First, I do with the command cards then take two, put them on the bottom, which only I can see. And then I start one. See, probably want this one here. I'm just gonna stand back, take this. And I have to draw a cabinet card because every time I put one cabinet card. Okay. So I'm gonna enter that.
All right. Back to me. We will play probe in the center, and we're gonna order my tank and my artillery. So the tank can move along the road. Does he get one extra for road movement?
We had been playing that way because before they include the bridge, like roll and bridge include this. It counts as long X.
All right. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, he will attack that unit. Now, I can't remember. Does armor get in like an overrun get an extra die?
Tank.
Oh, okay. All right. So just 3 die. All right. 3 die attack. Here we go. Big opportunity for the Brits. And I got him. All right. And as John referenced, yeah. Can you? Oh, there you go. I have not figured out how to take off sandbags and crap like that. So I appreciate you doing that. All right. So now, and now he'll battle again with another 3 die against this pesky engineer. What? Yeah, exactly. He's not been successful in getting his start. So here we go. 3 dice again. Let's see if we get the same kind of luck. Oh, they ignore that. Okay. All right.
Well, this is not turning out well.
All right. All right. So the artillery will be 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. He'll take a 1 shot against the engineer on the bridge. And he got a hit.
I get a hit.
All right. So that all worked out great for the Brits. He destroyed a unit, he harmed a unit, and then the artillery lobbed in some shells. So we're sitting in a good spot. So let's draw up and uh, end the turn and see what happens.
Okay, now he made this. Actually, he's across Bridges, not even our parents. And it's bad, but well, I'm doing it. Attention to it. It's never going to British.
Yeah, but you never know with Memoir. It can turn on a dime because the die rolls are so chancy, and you have the rematch. So to me, in Memoir, what I like about it, it's never over till it's over. And as Sam has reminded me, the scenarios may not be balanced, but because of the rematch feature and the prevalence of die roll luck, you just never know. And I have found very few blowouts in scenarios, especially over the two matches. It usually comes down to a differential of one or two medals.
Okay,
Yeah, it can turn around in a hurry.
depends. Okay. I don't know this.
Attack. Oh, that's about the card you'd want.
Okay. First gas, and there's four. Nothing. So the bridge is second actually now. Okay, so this guy here, tanks. Right, now the question is, we can back one. Um, question. I was expecting to four at the 11. Go ahead and advance thing. What time for some players and pens to take. Take this thing there, which is how first game order is. Okay. So the first shot we're gonna try with is attack. Attack, yeah, three dice in next week.
Yep, three dice shot. Oh, wow. That's about the worst possible roll you could get. So he goes back two along the road. But you did the shots in the right order. Um, well, if that'd been the infantry, I still would have retreated, and then your tank would have lost his shot. Your artillery has a long range, so he's still going to be in the fight. -1 for the sandbags. Oh yeah. You got four -1, three, three dice. You're right.
Oh my,
I escaped.
okay. Yeah. Right, so now there are two of my children. This one, two, three. I'll go ahead and throw the tank. Think stuff. See if I can trim this thing. I'm taking gambling about right now. Like the snare's playing out. It's not great. Okay, so two.
3, 3, 2, 2. Yep, two dice.
All right.
Oh, you got a hit.
Marsh. Like, why did you try to pick on the tank for obvious reasons? Did that work out?
Right. Well, and as viewers to the channel, but new players to Memoir probably already realize the way the die rolls are set up. You've got a 50% chance to draw a hit on an infantry, but only a 1/3 or 33% chance to get a hit on a tank when you fire. Um, so it's a little more difficult to hit the tanks. Artillery are the hardest to hit because you got to get a grenade, which is just a 16% chance. No, I would agree. Um, All right. So I think what I'm gonna do, uh, I'm gonna play this card, an assault, for all orders. Yeah. Uh, let's see. So those guys are gonna fire. We'll get the artillery. Do I want this guy in? Uh, yeah, I'm not even gonna mess around with the other guys. Well, I don't know. I think I'll order this guy too. All right. Um, so let's move this guy here to the bridge. So if you can remove those sandbags I just left, um, we'll move this guy there. He's going to go there.
Just you know, just to answer.
Right. Um, he's going to go there. All right. So we're going to attack with the artillery first. We're going to target your engineer with one die. So here we go. Nothing. All right. That's nothing. Um, we'll go here, there for 3 dice. Oh, wait. Actually, I don't want to make that mistake. We'll go here. He's still the target. So the one I'm not firing from. I'm firing from the 4. With 2 dice. With 2 dice. Sorry to the viewers, that looks a little crazy. 2 dice. One hit. Yeah, when you attack again, right. So that's always good. All right, now the one figure guy will fire for 3 dice. And he got 1 hit and 1 retreat.
Which is if
Pardon me?
no one else.
Oh, right, exactly. All right, and so the tank will fire on the engineer for 3 dice. And I got him. All right, that's good. Yeah, he didn't do anything for you. All right. So, like you said, I can't do an overrun, so he doesn't advance or anything. He just hangs out there. Um, and that's the last attack. So let me draw up and end the turn. Now that again was another strong turn for the Brits.
Waiting for a meteor archer.
Yes, it's kind of all gone my way. All right.
All right, so this guy. relying on these tanks to do something. Attacker, target, 307, that's it.
Yeah, tanks take a 3 shot.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Your powder's dry. So he does a retreat.
Still, there's no good enough for this. Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, it was just 3 dice.
Three,
Yeah, so one retreat.
away from again. So we get anything we're going here.
So the artillery. Oh, you got him. There you go. You got him.
Draw.
All right. So now it's my go. Now, if I move in a jungle, can I attack out of that? I don't think I can.
Here's Jason to a jungle, move it.
Wait a minute. So if I were to move here, oh, I could then battle. Okay.
Then, that's how that makes sense.
Okay. Got you.
This may be all effect here.
Yeah, I don't know about that. All right. I'm going to play this card.
Okay.
I'm going to order this guy and this guy. He's going to go 1, 2. He's
Okay.
going to go 1. Oh, wait a minute. He's going to go 1, 2. Yeah. Let's draw command card and end turn.
So, what do you go in here? Okay. Wait. I do. There.
Oh, that's a good card for you.
There.
Which um which section?
I think it's called.
The right? Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking on the left you'd be able to kill off that one unit, but
Fire. So,
you definitely got more opportunities over there, especially with being able to move 2 hexes in battle.
fighters.
All right, I'll put that over there.
And where's that? Oh, this guy here. So by using that card, you can go here and still battle. If he knows the jungle terrain, the movement now restrictions this turn. And then we'll paint this guy and move here. This guy move here. This guy will just go back.
All right. So, question: the jungle restrictions. We said you can move into the jungle
Right.
and still battle.
If you move like basically just normally kind of when the interactions from from he wouldn't be able to battle because the jungle tribe restrictions are based between jungle and secure. Yeah, we got a
So without the combat card, since you started here, if you moved here and then here, you would not be able to battle.
and
But if you just move one hex into jungle, you can still battle. I got you. Okay.
good hell here. Let's go. Okay, better not go like this guy first, I think. So we attacker, target, and so that's gonna be 3 dice on him.
Yeah, 4 - 1 for 3. Yep.
Okay, it's 2 hits and a flare.
Right. 3 die. 1, 2.
Okay, I'm gonna help out here. Okay, now, this guy, let's see what he does here. Attacker, and target. That's gonna be 4 dice for him.
Yeah.
3 hits.
No. See, it's already turning.
Okay, let's see. So they'll, and, I'm gonna do that, so, alright, I think this guy here is going to attack, and this will be his target. Okay, get rid of some turn marker, click that out. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this card here as a bonus jump guy.
Well, you don't have any artillery that are ordered.
So there's kind of you can use it as a addition to your is it, what's that?
What?
Yeah, general equipment or what's that?
Oh, jungle warfare?
Basically, cards can serve 2 purposes. You could use the text on the card, or you can use the icon to boost your battle guy by 1.
So, does a defending unit have to be in jungle?
No, no, no. It's basically if you're in the attack unit is in jungle.
Oh, okay. So you get a +1 die roll if you're in jungle when you play the card.
Since the jungle, sure. Unit and the jungle place make I close the shop and want to say, never mind, I'll take it back.
Only in close assault? Oh, okay.
That's one. Jordan mining greens. Okay, so we are now drawing a card, and now we. Okay.
All right, my turn. Let's play this card.
Oh, jeez, I don't know. Nice.
Well, I don't have much left.
Well, for this turn,
I doubt that. Your units are too strong. I got to kill 2 of them. I don't see that happening. I can do some damage, but I can't win. But I'm in a good spot. All right, let's see. We'll attack here. I think that's just 2 dice. Yep, 2 dice. 1 hit.
as
He'll go for the same guy with the same 2 dice. Nothing. and the artillery will go for the same guy. Let's see, or 3-3-2-2. Yeah, he'll go for the same guy. Um, for 2 dice and nothing. Yeah, see, the die are changing. It definitely makes it closer. And I got 3 1-figure units out there that are all. I got 4 1-figure units actually.
Yeah. Question of actual finish.
Yeah, but those are your 4 medals right there, and for the win.
Oh, here. Okay, so him and very nice. Then let me see. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to play it a little bit since here. Let's go forward. And go ahead and see if I can just move these 2 guys down. Okay. Okay, so we have 4 dice there.
Yeah, he's a full strength, 4 dice.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got him.
And we're going to grab that one. Okay. Factor. That's 4 dice tonight.
All right. Oh, and you got him. Yeah, it couldn't have gone any better.
Okay. Your turn. That's one having yours.
All right. Well, let's see. We will play this one. We'll order this guy. We'll order my artillery. Then we'll order this guy. So he's going to move 2. 1, 2. He's going to attack.
Break the home.
Yeah, for 3 dice.
Now I can take at least one of flags.
Yeah, 1 hit and 1 flag. And my artillery will attack this guy. 3, 3, 2, 2 for 1 dice. And I'm gonna hit. So we'll draw up and end the turn.
Okay. Let's talk to yourself, that's for sure.
Get what?
Makes you talk, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's simple yet nuanced.
Alright, so.
Recon on your left.
Okay. Forward, two.
Now, he can move too?
Yes, the jet cells move two and down 5 pounds.
Uh, wait a minute. Oh, that's the bonsai war cry. Yep,
All right, so 4 days.
yep. There you go. See, and now you're in the lead.
I see how long I stayed there. Okay.
I told you it would turn. I see. I knew this was going to happen immediately.
Uh, it's kind of this. Bring this in here. The other hand. Okay. All right, so third turn.
All right, my turn. I'm going to play a recon. I'm going to order my artillery unit.
Playing Jungle Fever on the GK.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. So he may not move or battle. Oh, well, that effectively ends my turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. So I draw two, choose one, and discard the other. Uh, let's see. One, two. Oh, well, I'll discard that one and I'll keep that one. All right, that's my turn. That was shortstop's turn.
So now,
That's a strong card.
speed, hopefully, pays down for me. So I have that. So yeah, two of this there, which are artillery. Tension is going on one. Let's change. What you guys, what you guys story now? And then, what's their range? And then, this here, what? And yeah, and let's do that. That is my this way, with him. This guy will over here. And this guy will go here, and this guy will go here. Alright, so attacking here, we have three dice on.
Yeah, four minus the one for the woods. Yeah.
Got one here. Okay, now we're going to target. And let me see if this artillery can do its job. Target. Okay, we'll go with one guy there.
One die. Yep. Let's see. 33221. Yep.
A single die. So let's see what we get here. Yes.
Oh, you got him for the win. That was for the win. I knew it. I knew it. The die roll changed, and it.
So I drew the 2-2 card and was card sharing. And that,
I can't see those. I can't see any of those. Why don't you flip them?
these, that one. And, um, so the card. So now I had the big end for capital switch.
Yeah, that doesn't do much good.
Oh, yeah, but
Well, we started strong. My goal was to eliminate the engineer to cut off your tanks. Uh, the unit that you escaped, um, that I was hoping to capture that guy. He was the two-figure unit that started here, and he ran away successfully. I probably should have taken an advantage to try and take another pot shot at him with the artillery. That was my last turn that you successfully negated. But beyond that, the Japanese infantry that were left, they're so strong in the jungle, and they were getting that extra die at full strength. You played that very, very well. And I was taking a lot of hits, and I was very worried about what actually happened, right? Was I just had too many single finger units. I was trying to get that last unit that you killed all the way back to here, but I just had too many other opportunities. Maybe I should have, you know, passed on trying to kill something and moved him back, but I don't know. I think it was well played on both sides.
joke. For sure. Which time here and there, this is some of us. Because
Yeah.
nice game. I think that's when we play the night rules. You start at night and your roll starts when the light occurs. And with things ring, I think I got to play too. You just never know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, a star only has a 16% chance of coming up. Granted, you're rolling two every turn that engineer's still alive. So there's a time element to it. I mean, clearly the Brits have incentive to push forward and try and kill him, but he's guarded by the two tanks that can fire. Um, but you lost him and still won. So that's kind of bottom line. And you killed a lot of figures. You're ahead in figures. You're ahead in medals by two medals. I think in the rematch, I'll be hard pressed to counter. Any closing comments, and then I'll stop the recording.
Usually, yeah, like I said, this is a very tricky with the terrain scenario, and the Japanese, like on the British left, I'm sorry, British right, with the Japanese, they're getting pushed to a certain degree. We want to go through. I don't think you want to go through the minefield to try to work your way down that flank. I don't think that's a viable thing. Flank, I mean, I think the battle has to be won ultimately in the center, which one is. Well, the Japanese can get those kills, those signature kills on the flanks, and boost their score that way. So yeah, it's a very tricky scenario for both sides. You just have to work the terrain, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to do what you did exactly, which is just kill all of the British units north of the river. I mean, you don't have to do a big assault into Jitra because I'd have to go back to the start. But I think there were two units on the Brit left flank, two units or three in the center, and two on the right. And if you kill all of those, that's six. You win. You,
Yeah.
you really don't have to do anything other than that. And so, I think the Brits have to make a decision. Do we try to kill the engineer and lose the 2 or 3 units in the center and then run away on the flanks? The problem with that, on my British right, you got the minefield. I'm not going to run into the minefield, so I'm probably going to lose those. So that's either 4 or 5 medals. I suppose running away on my left, I could go through the barbed wire and maybe crowd into Jitra, but even then, I'm not earning medals on the other side, and that's, I don't know. It's not play. It's not fun to play that way in memoir anyway.
So, actually, British Rangers, you move your troops into the just had to stop for a tour, and they wouldn't be affected by mine.
Oh, oh, okay. Well, yeah. I guess you're right. So I guess they could make it all the way back and through the wire and in there, but again, to me, with with the Japanese chasing them down, I don't know. I think you're better off trying to kill some of the Japanese north of the river, as we did, and I got great die roll luck and did that. I didn't kill just enough, meaning this guy escaped up there, who's now up in the far northeast. He escaped, but I didn't really have any success against anybody else. So
You know, this have a Japanese 61 62 win.
yeah, no, I think you're right. Having now played the scenario, I think you're right. If the Japanese are cagey about it, and depending on the luck of the British artillery and the tank, um, because it could have easily gone where when my tank came out here, if if I'd been there and you'd had the right cards, your 2 tanks could have shot him up, and and then if the engineer had survived, that your tanks come across, yeah, this could easily be a Japanese wipeout. But
So this from Jack cross the jungle, across bridge. However, they're not going to be a play unless the bridge is generated. I mean,
yeah, because I don't think they can go through the ford. I thought I read that I could be wrong, and it was moot. It didn't matter, but we'll need to know for the rematch. But I didn't think they could run through a ford.
they go through so, charts are running. I'm trying. So, yeah, so, one's in Affordable Rivers, which is that.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't say that they're cut off from that. They just have to stop. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, overall, an exciting Memoir 44 game with a big swing, right? The Brits started off, it looked like they were going to roar to victory, but they kind of fell short. And, the Japanese infantry with the Banzai war cry and the Yamato spirit carried the day. So, great game. I enjoyed it. I'm going to stop recording.